Hey everybody, Happy New Year. It's Chris and Tony back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet's TigerSox series.
Season 2.
TigerSox
series. Happy New Year, it's 2017.
It's 2017 and we're right here at Tenaya Creek, one of our favorite haunts.
Yes.
We want to showcase here
we're
in the background.
We're on location again, yes.
The painting you see in the background is actually the original Tenaya Creek location, located on Tenaya Avenue. Is it Avenue or Boulevard?
I think it's Avenue.
I think it's Tenaya Avenue. Here in Las Vegas, but now they are on Bonanza Avenue at the new location. And
established
just to show
in
you,
99. Yeah. You might remember this from
there
last
we go.
week.
There's the brewery. There's in the background you can see somebody walking past. So actually, work is being done here at the brewery.
Yes.
And
I see Johnny hosing down some stuff.
Okay, yeah, keeping it nice and clean. You got to do that with your beer.
They actually said the brewers here. I talked to Anthony, one of the brewers here. And he actually said that all we are glorified janitors. That was his. He's a brewer, but he calls himself a glorified janitor. So we are on location for the second straight review, and this is 2017. So
this is
Happy
2017.
New Year,
Happy New Year to you.
And we have a special beer. It's a gift, actually.
Indeed.
The story behind the beer is Brian and Katy, who are bartenders here. Again, even last week with our review of the Sierra Nevada beer, you heard our mention of Katy. She's here working as we're doing this, but she's camera shy. She doesn't want to be in the video. So,
and for those of you who follow on Instagram, Brian is the dreadlocked guy in that you will see in a few of the Instagram pictures for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. So,
and this,
that's Brian, and Brian is a Tigers fan,
like
Tony.
Fan. Oh,
so,
big time. Yeah, whenever we aren't talking about beer, we're usually discussing Tigers
Detroit,
baseball.
Yeah.
And so,
sports of one variety or
this
another.
beer that we're doing today is actually a Christmas present we received
from Katy and
Brian to us for the purpose of this series. So it's a special honor to do it today.
It is, and we want to give them a special thanks for that.
With them, this being a gift. I can't open this. Is this a blooper reel? Okay. Oh my God! And I'm gonna give this discreetly over to the other guy over there because I don't know what I'm doing.
Because it's better to have Tony.
I'll do the pouring. You do the opening. Yeah. So it's
wow.
The next review we do, we will be back in the garage. The garage at my house. But yeah, so this last review last week and then today that's a challenge, yeah. So really we are on location at the brewery itself in Las Vegas. So this room we're in can be rented out for private parties and private functions, and I didn't mean to give you a headache there, but maybe we should have started this project a long time ago.
Seriously, guys, I'm starting to kind of wonder about this.
We are blue collar, remember. There's no practicing, there's no rehearsing. You got it. It's there we go. It's bending. Like I said, this is blue collar.
Yeah. And
blue collar.
I had no idea that we were up against that. So, if this is not, you know how I normally show the caps from Papa Top Taza Designs. This is a mutilated cap. This could not be put back onto the bottle. So,
sorry everybody. But the beer itself is from the brewery.
This is Black Tuesday's 2015.
This is a big deal, folks. This beer, I mean, last week we did a beer, that was actually, the End of the Woods series. Kind of a step up, as far as price goes.
Almost 10%.
Yeah, this beer is basically our gift to you, saying, Happy New Year, and we're gonna go back to kind of like the normal plateau of beers after this. It's a holiday thing, so
exactly.
This is a gift, like we said, from Katy and Brian. Thank you both very much. You guys are awesome. We love you. And this is Black Tuesday. This is actually the 2015 edition of this beer. So it's actually been aged in their cellar for quite a while. This was a nice gift. And this beer is a monster. It is 20% ABV. 19.9 to be exact, but you might as well say 20.
Let's call it 20, yeah.
So a 20% ABV makes this the strongest beer.
I think it's the strongest beer I've ever had. It's at least the strongest beer.
It might be the strongest beer I've ever had. It's definitely the strongest.
It's definitely the strongest TigerSox beer we've ever had.
So I'm a little like, oh shit, we're climbing a mountain here. So it's a 20%er, folks. So Happy New Year, and enjoy the painting and Goodbye. No.
And just to show you, they do have a fairly nice wine selection here at Tenaya
they do.
Creek. If you're not a beer drinker,
you can come here and have wine.
If you get dragged here by a beer drinker, they do have a nice wine selection. These are their wine glasses, and there I'm showing you the stalks of wheat as part of the Tenaya Creek logo.
And we actually, here's the nice thing, because we're actually filming this at the brewery, we actually had our choice of glassware. There's all sorts of sizes and styles of glassware to be had just down the steps next to me here at the bar, and we decided to go with a wine glass.
Yeah.
Just
because it was such a high ABV.
Because it's such a high ABV.
Let's give it let's try the wine glasses.
I mean, we're not going to have a whole lot of this. I mean, even this is probably more than.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to finish that, but we'll just have to see.
It's a holiday, and my God, we are here for your entertainment.
Last night was amateurs' night, so you know.
So let's get. I expect to smell nothing but alcohol. Oh, and I do, and of course I smell the barrels.
Exactly, I smell the alcohol and I smell the barrels, and that's what I really, really smell.
Oh man.
I smell dark fruits, plums, currants.
Yeah, currants. I'm getting currants. I got currants there. Dates, maybe.
Yeah, dates, even like figs.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of vanilla. Getting a little bit of vanilla. Obviously, a ton of wood. Black Tuesday will age gracefully for many decades. Wow. They're encouraging you to buy this.
Age it for decades.
Stick it away for 30 years and hope that you crawl out of a bomb shelter and it's still available.
Brewery, honestly, I've never had anything bad from the brewery. Not that I've had a great deal from it. Let's face it, for the most part, brewery beers are not in accordance with Blue Collar Beer Gourmet in terms of getting a discount. But
what's amazing is you actually chose wine glasses for this, and I'm pretty sure you didn't see this. It says, best enjoyed in a tulip or wine glass.
I did not see that. I really did not.
So can I just say real quick that this mother effer knows beer, because he was the one who he read the front label, which we as a gift we knew what it was, Black Tuesday from the brewery, but I know you didn't read that.
No, I did not read that. I just
and here you are saying
let's put it
wine
in a wine
glass. So that just shows you the level of knowledge and a nose and a gift this guy has for beer. So.
Thank you very much.
And a whole year of reviews. I mean, can we please give this guy some love? The Blue Collar Beer Gourmet, all year long, every 2 or 3 days seems like.
Every 3 days.
And then our series, of course, which is a spinoff featuring this moron that I am. So thank you for a great year of reviews.
Well, thank you, man.
And
I do try to do every 3 days. I have to admit that I have the few days prior to Christmas, the week prior to Christmas, I was not feeling great.
We both got sick, actually.
I did not get one every 3 days like I intended, but hopefully in the coming year we won't have that same problem. So that's the thing is, you know what they say, life is what gets in the way while you're making other plans. But I do see that we're at past 8 minutes,
we got 6.5 minutes. We're good.
Yeah, we have slight battery constraints because
that's true.
Our locale.
Sorry
about
that.
Cheers.
So cheers and
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to all of you, and thank you for watching. And please comment and leave remarks and suggestions. Suggestions, I think, are the most welcome. Oh, you're drinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're here to drink.
Exactly. I
Allow
agree.
me.
Suggestions.
Continue. My turn.
Definitely. Suggestions. If you think that, here's what we need to do to improve it, here's what we need to whatever. Right. Make a comment, by all means. If you're even going to comment and say, I think you both are morons, great. At least we know you're out there and you're commenting. So.
In this day and age with social media, you pretty much expect arguments and put-downs and,
It almost kind of hurts that we don't have any trolls yet, honestly.
To trolls, please give us 2017 trolls. Or not. I mean, I'd be fine with it. Okay, back to the beer. Very vanilla heavy.
Yeah.
Almost molasses. I'm getting like some syrupy, like a molasses kind of texture.
I'm not going to claim that there isn't an alcohol burn, but I will say that this is almost 20%. This is going down really smooth. Really smooth for 20% alcohol.
It's smooth. We kept it room temp. We've actually had this beer, all of a day. I mean, it was a gift, Christmas gift. But
it was a Christmas gift, exactly.
But it never was refrigerated. So because the purpose of a barrel aged stout, I just thought, room temp. It just seemed.
Yeah, I mean,
to bring out more flavor.
As we know, Tony would prefer, usually prefers
with a normal beer that's not 20%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing, I'm almost intimidated by this beer, but it is delicious. It's warming. It's full.
Oh yeah, this is once again, as I said before, I have no problem drinking any beer at any time of the year, and I would drink this in July if it was available. But this is so warming that it really lends itself to winter. I'll put it that way.
It's definitely a winter beer. It's a party beer, I would say. I don't mean like a party with college kids, because obviously they can't sniff this stuff without they need their kegerators, they need their beer pong. You don't play beer pong with this.
Oh no.
Could you imagine a 20% beer pong? Yeah, one shot, you sip, unconscious play.
Yeah.
A lot of vanilla. The cask.
Yeah, vanilla.
A lot of the cask, the wood.
You're smelling the wood. That's for sure. The
very much
barrel
so.
aging.
Yeah. It's delicious. It's a mouthful though. I mean, it's 19.9%. This is a serious.
It's another sipping beer.
Packed definitely. To the it'll knock you on your rear end if you're not careful. So I suggest having a belly full of grub in your stomach. And then an after beer, like you were saying last week, with a cigar, with something you would sip by the fire, or out by the fire pit if you have a backyard.
Pipe full of good tobacco. I'd say more of a rum or a vanilla flavored tobacco if you've got that on hand. Fill your pipe full of that, and then smoke and enjoy this.
It's a fantastic. First of all, I think we've already mentioned. Obviously, it's a stout. But you get that bourbon barrel, and it's so prevalent. But it's also very creamy and vanilla. And
It is, despite the fact that it is such a high ABV, and you do feel that alcohol burn, there's even a little bit of creaminess to it, and that's very, very unusual for such a high ABV. I mean, let's face it, this is almost the barley wine of stouts,
That's a great way to word it. I mean, it really is. If you break down what stouts are going to equate to, a normal stout, an everyday stout on the market is, 8%, 9% ABV?
Exactly, yeah. Even an Imperial stout, you're closing in on 10, maybe 11. But
and you very rarely hit 11 or 12. So this, you stout lovers, it is going to cost a little money, obviously. But if you're in the brewery, that's the thing about the brewery, though. The brewery, every beer they make, I would say they're gourmet beer. I don't really, I don't know if that's the right term, but everything they make it's obviously a little more money, but they make everything so extravagantly. They don't spare any expense. I mean, they're just insanely rich and hearty, and their beers are just bursting with flavor. But they're all very gourmet. I mean, I don't really know how else to word it. Just very gourmet beers.
Yeah, and that's why you don't see
high-end beers.
You don't really see that too many Blue Collar Beer Gourmet reviews of the brewery. They are high-end, even if they're on sale. You're still not talking about a great deal. You're talking about a deal.
I think they average anywhere from $15 to $20 for most of their regular features.
But the sort of being of Blue Collar Beer Gourmet too is if you do a good job of saving your money on those other beers that you're drinking throughout the time. Occasionally, when it comes time to spend a couple of bucks and get a special beer, then it's not that big a deal because you've done such a good job with saving your money on those other beers, and that's what I try and stress too.
I agree.
If you're going to enjoy the hobby of beer drinking, sometimes you're going to have to spend some money. That's all there is to it.
And treat yourself, and treat like somebody in your family, a graduation, a promotion at work, a birthday, an anniversary, somebody that wants it.
I see that we've got less than a minute left.
We're about 40 seconds away, so we're going to wrap it up. But the brewery makes beers that are great gifts for an event.
Exactly. They're good gift beers.
$15 to $20.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, $15 to $20 for most of them, and a beer drinker that is in your life will love it. So, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And again, thank you for
cheers.
a whole year
of man. Thanks for
great reviews, and thank you all of you.
Participating in the TigerSox reviews.
Let's do a little bit more in 2017. We'll be back.
2017. Be back. I promise you can expect to start seeing the Beer Geeks Facebook page. Start looking for it in the coming years.
The Creek Geeks.
I promise. Later on, guys.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.